what we expect of them.
Thank you. The next one is Emma McClacken.
Mr. Dalli.
Straight ahead, Mr. Dalli. Straight in the main. Yay! Cannot oversee her, yeah.
Okay, my question touches on the food information for consumers as well, which is currently under discussion. And once this proposal has gone through, the European citizens will already find on food packaging all necessary information to be able to make their informed choices on the foods that they buy and eat. And therefore, ENVI Rapporteur Sommer is absolutely right in proposing the deletion of nutrient profiles foreseen under Article 4 of the claims regulation. But regarding food labelling, it is crucial that people should not be overburdened with complex information that they cannot understand, which means that we will not grasp the most important elements and therefore defeats the objectives. How will you strike a balance between ensuring the functioning of the single market for consumers with the information they need whilst protecting their freedom of choice?
In all the initiatives that we take on labelling, I don't believe that we ever, that the Commission has ever gone the way of prohibiting any type of foods being put on the market. So as far as choice, I think the choice is there. The choice remains there. The insistence is, do the customers, the consumers have a choice if they want information and they don't find the information. So the question is, do they want information? And I think it is our duty to lobby our consumers so that they ask for information, because it is what we believe is good for them. Now, once they want that information, is that information available to them? So the availability of information is important. How much? Is it a cluttered information that is unreadable? That's wrong. This is when I stated earlier, we have to be smart now about these issues. But we cannot stop there either. We cannot stop at the level of having the correct balance of information on our packaging, whether it's front of pack, it's back of pack, or whatever. But are the consumers educated to read that information? So this is the next level that we have to be going into. We have to work with our consumers to make sure that the information that we are putting on the packages are understandable to them. They know what they mean. And therefore, I believe that this is the trust that will be going on the issue. Smart labeling, yes, but enough, readable, and then an education program for our consumers to make sure that they can utilize and use the information that they are getting.
Thank you. I would now like to touch on alcohol, and I would like to know your thoughts on how we might approach this when we look at it in 2012 regarding misuse of alcohol. I hope that you would look at it in a balanced way, taking into account other useful tools such as consumer education campaigns, rather than constant over-regulation and potential labelling systems regarding ingredients on alcohol which consumers won't find useful or nor understand. So how can you explain how you will, throughout your mandate, deal with alcohol-related matters?
I can talk about this from first-hand experience, because this is something first-hand in a way that as Minister of Health in Malta, this was a specific responsibility that we had. And again, I believe that abuse of alcohol has to be attacked, first of all, through a vast information campaign. I mean, what's bad for you? But I also believe that there have to be some other controls for alcohol abuse. And for example, testing for drinking and driving, let's say. I think this is something that, although not in my portfolio, but this is something that to achieve an aim is something that we need to start pushing more and more. It is very important that people, we're not talking about people not to consume alcohol, but not to abuse from the consumption of alcohol. And therefore, I don't think that the solutions are simply solutions by labeling on alcohol. But I think it is, far-reaching, and we have to have some novel ideas on this.